all other different button on your mouse.
I just have the whole intro built in what you call it, Premiere, and then I just throw that in there. It's got the ad, it has the music, it has the like starting screen, and it all just like fades together. And then when I have to change the ad, I just swap it out and then render a new one and throw it in, and then I don't even have to worry about it.
Well, that's not how I stream stuff.
Oh well, then won't be super helpful.
Okay, it says we're live. I'm not seeing us on YouTube yet. Okay, I see us. So I will play the ad, and then we'll get to it. So everyone shut up and enjoy this commercial.
This video is brought to you by Game Maker, the free, fast, and easy-to-use 2D game engine that helps power modern classics like Undertale, Hotline Miami, and Hyper Light Drifter. Starter templates, official asset bundles, and a wealth of tutorials are available to help bring your ideas to life. And you can export and share your game for free on all non-console platforms. But you don't have to take my word for it, I'm just some jerk. We have an actual bona fide Game Maker on hand.
Oh shit, that's me. Yes, I've been using Game Maker for a long time. It's probably the most powerful and easiest to use engine for making 2D games out there, suitable for both amateurs and hardcore coders, and with all the Steam and console integration stuff for when you're ready to start monetizing your hobbies. I used it to make my recently released game, Starstruck Vagabond, which has already delighted thousands of sci-fi cozy game aficionados, thanks to Game Maker being so bloody great.
Head on over to the Game Maker link in the description to begin your game development journey today.
It's true, that Game Maker's pretty damn good.
Oh my gosh, how good is it? Could you make a whole game out of it?
I'd say, if I were had to quantify it, I would say it was pretty good. Anyway, welcome to Yahtzee Tries, everyone. On YouTube and Twitch, I'm Yahtzee Crowshaw. This is the stream where I try games I haven't tried yet. I'm joined by Jesse today.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
How is everybody doing? So what are we starting with?
We're starting with VLADiK Brutal. Something that has the vibe of Slavjank about it. But, you know, it seemed like a fairly functional shooter, and I'm always down for one of those.
I'm not sure what a slapjank vibe is.
Slavjank.
Oh, okay. I also don't know what that means.
It means janky games from the Slavic region of Europe.
Oh, okay.
Often very grim shooters, and often very prominently about the fact that they're from a Slavic region of Europe. Atomic Heart leaps to mind. Okay, new game. Okay, these all look the same to me. Oh, hang on. I guess the picture's slightly different.
Do they have like different stats or anything?
No, it's just easy, normal, and hard.
Oh, okay.
What was that game, that Slavic game, that was sort of a surreal, like, dystopian shooter, where you start off in a mental hospital and you're fighting, like, weird dudes with bolts in their heads? Someone will know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Also, apparently I'm a little quiet.
Oh, can you turn yourself up, or should I?
Ooh, I bet I'm maxed on my end, and it's going to have to be on your end. But let me
Okay.
double check.
You're 200% now. That's
All right,
got
cool.
to be enough for these these people.
Hopefully. If not, well then, I better eat this microphone.
Okay.
Oh, sounds better. All right, cool. Are you empty? Someone asked, or is that just a completely unrelated?
Yes, I think it was You Are Empty was the game I'm thinking of.
Oh, You Are Empty. I'm dyslexic, so.
Oh, okay.
I definitely read that as Are You Empty?
Okay, we're in prison, and we're talking to a guy with no legs.
Oh, well. That's how life goes sometimes.
And this dialogue is in Russian, by the sounds of it, but subtitled in English.
That's good.
Although it could be some other Slavic language. I don't know my Slavic languages very well.
I can't hear any audio from it, so your guess is better than mine. Is that book also written in not English?
It's hard to tell.
It looked fairly English language, but it's also like this big on my screen, so I could not tell. Also, the game audio is a little low.
Okay, I'll turn it up a bit. You grabby gits. You demand with your constant demands.
We have the exact opposite. I always start a stream with like, "Hey, tell me to make sure all the audio is good.
This is gonna
Like, let me know." And then you're like, "How dare you mention that this is low?"
This is probably gonna get much louder when we start shooting things.
Guns famously loud. I don't know if you know that.
Uh,
Fun little fact.
Oh my goodness! It's the gentleman ghost. Okay, I need
Is
to.
that the same thing that they have in Half-Life?
It's
2?
Well, maybe just because Half-Life 2 is also set in a Slavic region.
Mm.
Where's the mouse sensitivity? I'm not liking... Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's really low. That's more like it. I like to make small movements of the mouse.
Oh. Do you have like really good mouse tracking abilities?
No, I just got a dodgy wrist. And I
Oh,
prefer not to make extravagant movements.
You don't want to be like a conductor moving your mouse around?
No. My days of playing Ost Takai Uenden on my DS are behind me, I'm afraid.
I mean, if you don't like big wrist movements, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the controller?
Well, I'd normally use that for third-person games, and this is clearly first-person. You know, I was thrown for a second because this door I can open doesn't have a contextual use prompt on it. That shows what gaming has done to me.
If it doesn't say use, clearly we can't use it.
Those gas masks are weirdly skin-tight.
Well, it's to keep all the gas out. There's no space between the skin and the mask for gas to get in.
Well, the gas mask doesn't need to be skin-tight all over for that to work.
Right, but for safety, they make it that way all over.
Well, it'd be nice to have English subtitles for that PA announcement I'm hearing. Oh, am I being released?
Oh, well, good for you.
I haven't really been following this plot at all. Oh. Crouching tutorial. Crouch tutorial.
What is it? Time to crouch? TTC?
Yeah.
What was the other one? I think you had mentioned it. Time to double jump in a roguelike?
Yeah,
Like how long until you get that power up?
Yes. Facetiously. That was a little joke of mine. I said you could judge every Metroidvania by how long it takes to get the double jump, because that's the point where they run out of ideas.
What if they just want the double jump as your first power up to like ease you into it, and then be like, and then you get the time warp?
I think I'm in the boys' toilets in a small primary school. Look at those tiny little things. It's adorable.
They're very small urinals.
Maybe it's urinal for mice.
Also, hate that there's no walls. I don't like the trough.
Can I go then?
It's amazing you left. Did you leave the prison and then go to this very prison-like, still-looking place?
I think we're still in the prison.
Oh.
I think we're being let out of the prison now. Oh. I pressed F, hoping there would be a flashlight, and there was not a flashlight. But it said but it literally said no flashlight, so presumably you get a flashlight.
Or it just knows. Be like, someone's going to press F, and we need to tell them there's no flashlight.
Yeah, like the jump key in Stanley Parable.
Which is a game I should play.
This is so opening of Half-Life 2 so far. In every way. mean, again, admittedly, Half-Life 2 is set in a Slavic city. Maybe this is just what everyday life in Slavic cities is like. Getting hustled down between chain link fences by weird dudes in gas masks.
Yeah, this is just a slice of life game. There's the dog that threatens to eat you.
Man, I just got done playing Crime Scene Cleaner, and that had a nice German Shepherd in it that you could pet.
Aww.
I was going to pet. Oh no, I need to got into the car quickly. Okay, this is where shit goes to hell, right? The vehicle sequence. It's always in the fucking vehicle sequence.
Yeah. God, they need to Windex those windows.
I know, look at that.
Jeez.
Someone's been snorting cocaine on the top of the car.
Very sloppily.
Yeah.
You'd think for cocaine, you'd want to, like, you know, keep it together. You don't want to waste it. You don't want to smear it all over your car windows.
Alright. There's going to be some kind of attack and the car will crash and then it'll fade out and we'll wake up in the wreckage. Who wants to give me $50 for that?
I don't think anybody's going to place that bet, but I'll see it. See some super chats or some bits.
Gives $2 and says, is Yahtzee goth? What's the spectrum at Second Wind? I just wear black. That's not the same thing as being goth.
So you're like, from, who's the least goth person?
Jack, probably.
Jack. Okay, so on a spectrum of Jack to Jess and I, you're like in the middle of like,
yeah.
Well, you're wearing black, but you're not really doing anything on that side.
No. I mean, I'm wearing beige shorts as well as a black shirt. You just can't see those.
Beige shorts? Oh, no, that's... You just moved down. Sorry.
Yeah.
You've been, overlapped by Casey now.
I mean, if it was colder weather, I'd be wearing black jeans, like I always do. But it's just, it's summer in California, so I'm wearing my beige shorts. Like, really extruding that summer dad energy.
Do you also have freaking white crew socks and some New Balances on?
Wow, it didn't crash at all. Man, I was way off.
Dang, somebody should have taken that bet.
But I'm still... I mean, we're 10 minutes in and I haven't shot anything yet. I want things to die.
It's not a first-person shooter. It's a slice of life.
What's going on? I feel like I'm in like a fucking... What's it called? SCP game now.
Yeah, this is also just a way nicer place. Where did you go? And Onyxia, member of 9 Runs in the Green Gang, thanks, says, what kind of game starts without a crash, right?
Yeah, suddenly this has become like we're entering a science experiment, like the beginning of Prey or something. Take the items from the table. Oh, we've got a dosimeter.
What's a dosimeter?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I guess we're about to meter some dosses.
My name is Vladislav. Is that because, you know, it's just like being called John Smith in a game made in America. Yes, I certainly do have a flashlight now.
Hey, it's gonna get dark.
Apparently the chat informs us that a dosimeter is a radiation detector.
Got it.
Yeah,
How many
like,
doses can be metered before death?
This game's been like 19 different first-person shooters so far. Although mainly, it started as Half-Life 2 and now it's become Half-Life 1.
Yeah, I've never heard it not called a Geiger counter.
Well, it's a Russian game. Is it? I don't know. It's some kind of Slav country game. And now this is the lift from Portal 2. It's so many games.
So many games from the same studio, though, so they're really aiming at that very specific thing. Soon they'll get some Dota 2 vibes, and then some. What was their card game? Artifact.
Oh, and also it's Russian because the heavy in Team Fortress 2 is Russian.
Oh, is this just the Heavy's origin story?
That works.
All right, headcanon. That's what we're playing.
Now it's the start of Starfield.
Oh no! If you're gonna take from a game, take from a good one.
Oh dear. Ooh, science.
It's that big starfish.
I don't know. It's like a giant centrifuge, maybe.
Dota 2-esque hacking minigame. Honestly, that sounds great. That sounds super cool.
Come on. Let's speed to the actual core gameplay. This intro's gone like through 5 different environments.
Walk, turn on flashlight. What if that is the core gameplay?
I was promised guns. There was a lot of guns on the title screen. Big, like, the name of the game was drawn on some shotgun shells and everything.
Well, get ready for the good old bait and switch. You do have a health meter that is up, so I'm sure you'll start shooting eventually.
Man, this totally is Half-Life 1.
Where are the safety rails on those stairs?
You know, I was just thinking that.
That's so dangerous.
Well, hold the phone. The dialogue is flat out referencing Half-Life now.
Oh, really?
This is like absolutely intended to evoke Half-Life. Yes, I'm a Russian prisoner who's getting sent into a test chamber to do an experiment. It's Russian Half-Life because obviously in Russia you use prisoners for this and not actually qualified scientists. I mean, if they gave us like a hazard suit, it would like balloon the budget by like 5 times.
So yeah, so now it's SCP. You're just D-class personnel.
Yep. And here's the anti-mass spectrometer.
As someone who hasn't played Half-Life, this is all lost on me.
And soon we're going to cause a resonance cascade. I'll tell you
something different.
I'll tell you something about those resonance cascades. I never thought I'd see them, let alone create one.
I'm assuming that is famous Half-Life dialogue.
Well, you'll never find out. Okay, pull the AC1 lever. That's job number 1.
Nailed it.
Now pull the AC2 lever.
Diego Lomac gives 5R. Thanks. It says, hey, Yachts, picked up indoor rock climbing lately. I remember you mentioned doing it. Curious if you still find time for it, and what grade you are/we're at.
Oh, no, it's been a long time since I last did it. We haven't really done it since the kids were born. It's hard to find a place to put them. I mean, we could strap them to our backs, I suppose, but, you know, I don't think any of us got the core strength for that kind of thing.
How long until they're old enough to go rock climbing with you? Like, today's adventure is we're going rock climbing, kids.
Probably not too long. I mean, they're both upright and capable of walking and everything. That's kind of all you need.
Yeah, and rock climbing is just, you know, vertical walking with your hands.
I think on a good day, I could do, like, at my prime, I was doing, like, 2.6s, 2.7s, 2.8s, if I was feeling cheeky.
Let's pretend, like, no one knows what that means. What is a 2 point whatever?
Well, climbing routes have this really weird difficulty rating. It starts at, like, 2.2, and then there's like half a dozen 2 points, and then it goes straight up to 3. Oh, I got cascaded. I got resonance all over my face.
Oh, no. It's in your eyes.
So, what's the betting? Teleported to a distant realm or superpowers?
No, the world around you is destroyed.
Okay.
Oh, it's looking like you're in the same spot.
Hang on, are we on top of the super jets? Onyxia gives $5. Is this how Ubisoft decided to release the AC games? Pull the lever, Kronk! Emperor's New Groove reference. Okay, well, I guess we know it's like direct Half-Life reference now. So, yeah.
Called it. Also, Double finger. Pew pew. Gives €2 and says, as a scientist, I hate those residents cascading. What are they doing? Just cascading all over the place.
I know. It's like we're trying to get everything all up in a nice order. And then bam, cascade.
Mm.
And now I don't know where the fuck to go.
It's a big tape reel. Why is that there?
So they could record all the resonances that were cascading.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Am I missing something incredibly obvious?
Someone also said there's a crowbar on the floor, so maybe you need to pick that up.
Maybe that's just part of the referencing. Where's the crowbar?
That's kind of my thought, but...
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, I just missed it.
Oh.
Man, this is getting fucking blatant. Does the title of the game just translate to Half-Life or something? Okay, I guess we start breaking things.
Have you ever tried to swing a crowbar? Like, as if you were, like, trying to attack someone with it? Or something with it?
Can't ever been in that position. I've practiced swung a baseball bat a few times.
Yeah.
My
Crowbars? Incredibly awkward to use as weapons.
Yeah, scythes as well, because
Oh, yeah.
what? Because guess what? It's farming equipment. It's not supposed to be used as a weapon.
I'll give scythes the benefit of you can use the hook, kind of get behind things. But crowbars are weighted so weird that, like, one or two-handed, it never feels like you're really doing what you should with it. Like, things like baseball bats, swords, even a stick, it's like, feel better.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Aha, aha, aha.
Oh, busted open. Nice.
That was hard to spot. Okay, look for the green lights. I guess that's what's been established so far.
It's true, Rooster. They are also very heavy compared to other hand-to-hand weapons.
Was that obvious? Was that just me being dumb? Was that obvious to you that I should have gone to the vent?
I'm going to say no. But that's also because I get lost in levels all the time.
Yeah, me too. I have a tendency to overlook really obvious things. There! Fast zombies!
Cartwheel?
Fast Half-Life zombies. And fire.
Tentacle faces.
Ow!
Fungus Finder with $5. Hey there, Fungus Finder. It says, if the half-life of an element is 45 minutes and a train leaves Zurich going west at 80 miles an hour, how many geese can a woodchuck get to cross the road? Great question.
12.
How many geese can a woodchuck get to cross the road? I feel like woodchucks...
Yeah, I feel like the difficulty there would be motivating the woodchuck.
But I feel like geese have a high intimidation, so they could, like, scare some woodchucks across the road.
Man, my crowbar leaves weird marks and things.
What? Now I've got to see. I wasn't looking. What did it leave?
It,
Like a
keeps,
heart?
Yeah,
Oh,
it leaves X's in the wall. Which you'd think would only happen if the 2 points of the crowbar were crossing over as they went across the wall.
Yeah. And, like, why it has that Y... Like, if it's like, oh, both teeth of the crowbar leave a mark, sure, but then they'd be horizontal with each other. They wouldn't, like, that's not
Wow.
how that works.
Still, at least I have a handy tool if I need to communicate my chromosomes to someone.
With enough hits, yeah. Although it's a little RNG.
Man, there was a box with a first aid red cross on it, and there was first aid in it.
It had a red cross on it?
And there was
That's
another
illegal.
box, I know. But then there was another box with a cross on it, and there wasn't first aid in it.
Oh, dang. Ooh, why are there worms? Where are those millipedes?
I guess those are the things that are making the zombies.
Fungus Finder with another $2. It's because it's not a crowbar, it's an
Ow.
eagle bar. And now I don't know if that's a real thing or just a joke. Is an eagle bar a thing? Oh, I get it, because it's a crowbar. It's a different bird.
Okay, hang on.
I get it now. That's funny, Fungus Finder. Because of talents, yeah. So it could be an owl bar,
Oh,
penguin bar. Eagle bar's funny. Props to you. Holy crap.
shit.
140 ammo?
It turns out I need them all.
Jeez. Where are you storing it?
Up my bum. Whew. Okay. And also all the zombies were having a bit of a party, it seems.
I mean, what else are they gonna do?
Oh, steady on, fuck's sake. Now you know
Moments
why.
ago,
Now
you
you
were
know
just
why I have
complaining.
100 bullets and a Molotov.
Ooh.
Why was the
Moments ago you were-
zombie carrying a Molotov? This lacks the verisimilitude of its influences.
Okay, so it was a person who was like, I'm gonna get these zombies, and they made a Molotov, and then they got by the zombies, and they just had a
Oh,
Molotov on them.
okay, you thought
Yeah.
about this more than me.
It's like 30 pounds of bullets. Yeah, bullets are surprisingly heavy.
I don't think I'd be surprised that.
How much do you think a bullet weighs?
Well, it's made of metal, and there's a whole bunch of them, so quite a bit.
I feel like that's too vague. I can't stand by this.
Okay.
I was gonna say how
Well,
many pounds. Do
What
you
sort of
think a
bullet are we
is,
talking
but-
about? Is this like just like a 9mm or one of them big old hollow point rounds for a big rifle?
Ooh, great question. Your pick. I'll look it up.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that a 9mm round weighs somewhere in the region of a quarter ounce. No. No, wait, that's not enough. We'll say it weighs 1 ounce.
I don't have ounces. I have grams.
Well, find a converter. Jesus, this is your first day on the internet?
Grams to ounces converter. All right, how many ounces did you say it was?
I'd said it would be 1 ounce.
1 ounce. Okay. Ooh! Guess what weighs surprisingly more? How much? How off do you think you were?
Oh, quite a lot, I'm sure.
It's
quarter-
4.3 ounces.
4.3 ounces? That's like a
That's what it
third of
says.
that's like a third of a pound.
Yeah, it's surprisingly heavy, isn't it?
I know. Well, consider me told.
Eat the suit chest. He doesn't smoke weed, obviously. That is true.
Man, the number. Okay, the number keys were kind of dumb. They've got the crowbar and the pistol on the same number key for some reason.
Wait, really?
I feel like we glossed over it, but earlier I was fighting evil babies that were coming out of an evil zombie lady.
Oh my gosh, I did miss that. Whoa. I haven't seen that since Dante's Inferno. I must have been looking up how much bullets weigh.
Lume is saying, "Are you sure you got that right, Jesse?"
No, I'm not. But this website says 124. Oh, wait. Is a GR not a gram?
Well, G by itself is usually the shorthand for gram.
Let's wait. Okay, hang on. I have. I might be wrong. No. Oh, I think this might be for.
The chat's setting you right there.
All right, good. 9mm bays. Oh, grains. Oh, I don't know what a grain is.
This game has got its pacing all wrong. It's done like the cinematic intro to a gun like 3 times. We haven't like had any sort of explanation for where we are, what we're doing.
Oh, you're shooting. Okay, so grains is a thing apparently. That I did not know. I guess I don't know. Is it like a hectare? Like it is not a unit of measurement I am familiar with.
It's
or
a
the abbreviation.
It's a unit of gunpowder, isn't it?
That's a great question. My most exposure to gunpowder is Resident Evil 3.
Right.
And it did not teach me about grains. It was just like, this is gunpowder A, and this is gunpowder B. Have fun.
So I hurt myself earlier because I picked up a grenade while I was trying to shoot a guy, and my weapon auto-switched to the grenade I just picked up.
And just like threw it directly in front of you.
So my first guess was right, according to Lume. Like a 9mm bullet is approximately 1 ounce.
Wow. And there you go, chat. That's how you get someone else to do your work for you.
Oh, weaponized incompetence. Nice.
Nailed it.
Still, at least there's much more gender diversity in this game than compared to Half-Life.
In the zombies?
Yes.
Is there only like one model of zombie in Half-Life?
Yeah, and there's only male characters. Like the only female character in Half-Life 1 is like the instructor in the training course. Who never shows
Alex in Half-Life 1?
Nope, that was Half-Life 2 only.
Oh.
Alex was like a tiny little baby in the time of Half-Life 1. Is there no way through here? Where am I going? Well, it's even ripping off those dodgy Half-Life torch physics. Flashlight physics, I should say. Ow, 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 ow. Attention, toxic. Are you calling me toxic, game?
I mean, you were in prison. You might have been there for a reason. We don't know.
For being not toxic? For
being toxic?
Yeah, for causing YouTube drama.
Could be.
Now, is this where I came from? I feel like this must be where I came from. So, was that not the way forward?
I mean, I've been looking at mostly chat, but every time I look up, it is kind of destroyed concrete wall building and wall tentacles.
Yeah, I haven't been paying enough attention. I've just been sort of running on automatic. Oh, here we go. Ladders that go nowhere. Shit!
Oh, yep, well.
And boxes full of shit.
Gross. Why was that pallet just attacking you?
Physics jank on top of slab jank.
So much jank.
Okay. Well, there's ha. What's this?
Green button, it means push.
Yeah, always follow the green lights. So now we go back to the lobby, I assume.
Ooh,
This level design just doesn't have any indication whatsoever. It's just rooms.
It does seem fairly just rooms. Oh, there you go. I was about to say, don't you have a flashlight?
But it keeps turning itself off because it's doing this thing the Half-Life flashlight always used to do.
Why would the Half-Life flashlight?
I don't know, it just did. It had a flashlight battery that constantly drained while the flashlight was on. But the moment the battery ran out and your flashlight turned off, you just pressed flashlight again and the battery refilled instantly. So I don't even know what the point of it was.
That's interesting design for a flashlight. Also, infinite power. Just not continuously.
This game's got invisible dudes. And less invisible dudes.
So you fought monsters, you fought like zombies, baby zombies, spawning mother zombies, invisible zombies? Or invisible dudes? And now dudes with shields.
Yeah, none of these enemies are getting any kind of proper introduction. They're all just sort of there.
In 34 minutes, I'm surprised to see 4 types of enemies, though.
I know, it's like playing Lethal Company or something. It's like it's been randomly generated. Well, it wouldn't be a Half-Life knockoff if you didn't have to climb the ladder on the side of an elevator shaft.
Good to know when I make my Half-Life knockoff. I'll be sure to include that.
You probably should play Half-Life. It's like, it's a very well-known and famous game that everyone who's involved in the culture of gaming has played.
Dang, Yahtzee just called me outside of the culture of gaming. Oh.
Okay, we've got the shotty. And a fairly obvious indication towards a vent again. But wait, what about that elevator shaft?
It was just there as a callback.
I mean, it had a ladder on the side. Ooh, maybe there's secrets.
Ooh. Yeah, Half-Life is on my... Oh, I thought you were falling and you were just about to eat it.
No.
Half-Life's on my list. I actually own Half-Life 1 and 2. And I think Episode 2 and 1 of 2, whatever those games were. But, like, it is one of those that everybody else has played it and has really strong opinions. And I don't want to... Why did that fall when you opened the door? Because
the physics only turned on when it became visible. It's a classic optimization technique.
That's what everything in my pantry does when I open the door too.
Okay, we've picked up a gun that didn't get its own flashy cinematic intro that time. We have the Half-Life revolver to go with the Half-Life pistol and the Half-Life shotgun and the Half-Life assault rifle.
Nice. But yeah, it's like everybody has like very strong opinions about it, and I don't want it to be another like Jaws or Ghostbusters scenario where if I dare to bring it up and not say something positive, people just have a cow over it.
It's hard to say how it will come across to someone who's used to modern games, I suppose. I mean, the original probably doesn't age too well.
Yeah, Lou may bring it up too. Hard to appreciate old games when you play them out of context of when they're released. That's very true.
That was certainly my feeling playing Knights of the Old Republic for the first time. Whoa, 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 what the hell's going on down there? Have a grenade.
Fight. Oh, that still hit you?
Nah. What the hell are you?
Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at him spin though.
This is, for those of aspiring game developers in the audience, this is a bad way to introduce a monster.
Bird's eye view?
Yeah, and also glitching out. What fun.
Henry Cavill say it's okay for people to feel that way, Jesse. It is okay to like and not like what you like and don't like. The problem is other people want to tell you about how you're wrong. And I don't want that.
Oh, we got physics.
Oh, good news.
Just on that one thing, apparently.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't just be giving out physics to everything now. Let's keep it reasonable.
And here's an alarm clock.
Is that also a reference?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to figure out if there's something I'm supposed to be doing with this.
Also, someone mentioned play Portal. I have played Portal. That's a delightful game.
Well, I've got good news for you. Half-Life is by the same guys.
Oh my gosh. So is TF2 though, and I'm not really big into that. So.
I used to be. I was a big Team Fortress Classic player back in the olden days. And I played TF2 for a while when they started introducing all those hats and additional DLC bollocks, and I just sort of fell off.
Oh, Left 4 Dead. That's also by them. Yeah, Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 are fantastic games.
So you've played every Valve game except the really famous one.
I haven't played Dota 2.
Well, I haven't played that either. Not that sort of thing isn't my bag, baby.
Yeah. I like... Oh, shoot. Is that one of the babies?
Yeah. Well, it was. Now
Wow.
it's a spreading pile of grease on a ceiling.
All right. Not to dog on this too much, but I have noticed that everybody who came through that door literally came in on like the same path.
Oh my god, get a load of this. The sprite, the drips coming off the ceiling are sprite assets. So they turn to face you if you look up at them.
Oh, it's fun. Also that light. Oh my gosh. Xio with $5. Oh, it's with really good advice. Just ask Yachts for advice on how he handles it. He gets told he's wrong all the time.
People love to point out I'm wrong, or try to fill in my ignorance. Like today, on today's Fully Ramblomatic, I said that I didn't know what a carabiner meant as a symbol. And apparently it means lesbians, I was informed. Apparently it is a symbol of Lesbania, the People's Republic of Lesbania. Man, these monsters are all over the fucking place.
I mean, that's what happens when you cascade those residences.
I suppose. But not one of them's been properly introduced. Now it's fucking... Now it's fucking Alien.
I mean,
hello.
Maybe. You gotta wait for those eggs to open to see if it's radiation. See if they do the four-way.
Yes. No, to look at them, they were absolutely the eggs from Alien.
They really were.
Look at those fucking droplet sprites. I mean, Jesus Christ. They were had that unmistakable four-way H.R. Geiger bell end thing going on.
Mm-hmm. If you get close, will it open? If you don't shoot it?
Oh. Well, apparently there was dudes in them.
Wow, they were really packed in there.
Yeah, and I suspect if I don't shoot them, they'll just explode anyway at a predetermined point. So better to control the situation, if you ask me.
Big is this building? You're still in the same building?
I think it's like an underground facility because it's ripping off Half-Life.
But how big? Like, you are just going.
Going and going and going.
I don't know how big. I don't know how much bullets weigh. I don't know how big underground facilities are. But this seems like hilariously massive.
Well, the advantage of the advantage of the underground facility is that you can kind of expand infinitely.
I guess, yeah, as long as you're willing to mine or auger or whatever.
As long as you keep digging, you can keep adding rooms.
Oh, maybe the facility is an actual NPC, that SCP. That's a really good point. It could be SCP.
Oh, right.
Location.
Yeah, it's a control situation.
Yeah, like the infinite staircase. It's like, well, we just put up shop here because there's always more floors down.
Ow! You little hopping prick who carries a beer bottle. Let's just not shoot the eggs and see if they just burst when I'm near them. I kind of suspect they will.
Oh no, you're pretty safe so far. See, peace was the answer.
Okay. Must have been a bloody stupid question. Unless the question is, what's a slang term for urine pronounced in an Italian accent?
Is that pizza?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a grimy room.
Hey.
With monsters.
So all these monsters appeared that maybe they were people first?
Yeah, that's presumably.
So this place employs a lot of people.
Well, it's a government facility, I guess.
Yeah, but so's the DMV, and like that doesn't have as many people. I mean, it's also
But there's usually a lot. There's usually a lot of people in the DMV.
Oh shoot, that's true. Okay, so maybe they weren't all workers.
Yeah, some of them were delivering lunch.
Oh no.
The gig economy, people.
This is the future if we stick with the gig economy. We can't do it. We gotta find a way out.
Ah! Leave me alone.
I'd play a horror game set in the DMV. I mean, there is the like convenience store one. So I feel like they could make one at the DMV. Was it Night of the Customers or something?
There's a few convenience store indie horror games.
Oh.
Like I think there's a Japanese one I've played. You
There's
go
also
to itch.io and search for short concept horror games. There's no end to the buggers.
There's one that got a full release on Steam that I played the demo of and actually really liked. I think it was Happy Farms? Burger Time or something?
Yeah, I think I know the one you mean.
Yeah. I would like to play the whole thing, but the demo was really fun. It was a nice little like work sim of like having to do your like burger orders and stuff.
Yeah.
And then after your work shift, you'd like explore and be like, wait, why is there a sewer connected here? And then there was scary stuff.
That's often how it goes. They establish like the work sim stuff to sort of get you into a routine, and then they interrupt the routine with jump scares. It's more effective. Mortuary Assistant does that.
I do like Mortuary Assistant. It's a good game.
Yeah. Alright, I'm lost again. But I found some guns. Maybe I should shoot the eggs just so I know where I've been. Okay, I pressed this button.
Idea, to be honest.
Press this
I mean,
button and
that's
open
what you
this
could use
door.
your eagle bar
Didn't
for.
I?
That looks like you've been in here.
Yeah, well, the monster corpse is probably the giveaway.
You know, honestly, didn't even see those. Screen too small.
Aha!
It's all just like muddy stuff kind of happening. Is that another stair with no guardrails? Oh my god.
It's Soviet Russia. Guardrails block you. Or whatever.
It's not OSHA appropriate.
I don't know where I'm going anymore. Just keep moving. That's a dead scientist. I didn't kill that.
Whoa, I've killed a lot of things, but not this guy.
No, this is that fucking thing I did.
Oh, yeah, it absolutely is.
Oh. Bloody hell. The environments are just so fucking samey.
Yeah, I would absolutely get lost in this. I mean, again, I'm looking at chat a lot, so I'm not paying much attention, but from what I've seen, it does look very much the same. I also have a garbage sense of direction, so, like...
Wow, we see the exact point the level designers stopped giving a shit, don't we?
Yellow paint time. Hey, look. Yellow paint can be annoying, but it does prevent things like this. And honestly, I will take yellow paint over getting lost.
Where's the green flares? There!
Oh.
I touched an egg. I touched an egg and I liked it.
The taste of its Yoki chapstick.
There you go.
Underused flavor. Also, ideally, I guess, would be you don't need red paint. You have a good level design, but
yeah.
There's also times where
not.
people aren't. What was that?
I was going to say, okay, this looks like progress.
Hey. New enemies to shoot.
Some dudes I haven't shot yet. Stairs leading up.
Oh.
And a lady.
Ooh, explodey barrel.
A baby-producing lady. Who doesn't seem visibly pregnant, but I guess there's only so much the Unity Asset Store can provide at a pinch.
So, curious, were you honestly intrigued and interested in this? Or were you just like, this looks garbage and I want to play it? Like, I don't know what your vibe coming into it was.
Well, looking at the screenshots and trailers and stuff, I was like, oh, that seems like a perfectly functional Half-Life-esque shooter. Probably kill an afternoon. Perhaps I'll give it a go. I wasn't expecting to have my mind blown.
Okay.
But I am sort of having my mind blown by how janky this is. Hey, Z-Fighting Textures! Just as I'm bringing up how janky the game is. You're a team player, Z-Fighting Texture. Well, this door won't open, so I guess we have to fling ourselves to an uncertain fate. Whee!
Hopefully there's a mattress down there. Oh!
Well, there was water, which wouldn't work in real life, but this is a video game. That's
I mean, as long as you don't belly flop, you're probably fine.
Oh, a health dispenser. That doesn't work how the health dispensers in Half-Life work, but, you know.
I think I'd have some differences. Luke is saying that neat tactical game I played on Monday.
Environmental storytelling question. Who put the padlock on that door?
Who what?
This door was locked with a padlock that I had to shoot. Environmental storytelling question. Who locked it?
I guess one of those two guys before they died.
But why?
Because there's monsters out here, so they locked themselves in a room.
But
realized they couldn't get out.
But it wasn't a contained room. Oh, I guess
no, but maybe
I guess I had to jump.
They had.
I guess I had to jump down the elevator shaft to get there. All right,
yeah.
Story checks out.
I mean, granted, that does mean anyone could have just dropped down from there.
Maybe they locked themselves in there, and then they both died of tuberculosis.
Cheapy what?
That was like the solution to an episode of Jonathan Creek once. They found a corpse in like a cabinet, and it seemed like there was no way it could have gotten in there, but it then turns out the person had just gotten inside the cabinet and then died from some unrelated issue.
Oh. I'm assuming Jonathan Creek is one of those Murder of the Week mysteries.
Sure is. One of my favourite British Murder of the Week murder mystery shows.
What makes it your favorite?
Because Alan Davis is in it, for one thing. The lovely Alan Davis. And it's got the gimmick that the main character is a magician's assistant and he specializes in crimes that are seemingly completely impossible. Like locked room mysteries. Basically, nothing but locked room mysteries. It's oops, all locked room mysteries.
That's... Okay, I love the I'm not a detective, I'm a blank gimmick in mystery shows. And magician's assistant is a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like in some arenas of television, being anything but a homicide detective makes you qualified to be a really good detective.
True. Novelist?
Yeah.
Doctor?
Whatever the fuck Dr. Quincy was.
Wasn't he an anesthesiologist?
I think he was like a... I think he was a coroner. Okay, this action sequence is not very well put together.
Did you jump off the...
Oh, I died.
Oh, well. Oh, you're back!
Yep. Quick loading times. I'll give it that.
Ow. Anioxia within our $2 says Yahtzee. How do you feel about Trouble in Paradise?
I don't think I've played that.
Saying pathology, medical exam.
Shit!
Might be correct.
Okay, why don't I just not ride in the train? What would happen if I did that?
Still gets warm. Can you just outrun them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. You can jive. You can
Yeah.
jive.
I can outrun the fucking train, apparently.
Sounds like you don't need it.
Bye, train. See you at the end. Yeah, the monster's just spawning where the train is. I think I've found a exploit.
Wow.
Alright, see ya.
Get wrecked.
Whew. Oh shit, they're all following me. Oh, bollocks. Press the button, press the button. That's not a button, it's a green light bulb. It's a green light bulb.
Yeah, but you gotta do the lever next to it. There's a lever next to the green light.
Alright, bye train.
It says I feel a soft lock coming up. Yeah, maybe.
Bye.
Wow.
Bye, 5 identical people. Sorry, just reloading my stamina.
Don't mind me, just walking slightly slower.
Whee!
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Ah, Anoxia with the $2 says Trouble in Paradise is a British police procedural.
Oh, what was I thinking of? I seem to remember like playing a visual novel where you were like a detective in heaven and you had to find a murderer and you had to talk to lots of weird characters. I think Paradise was in the title. Paradise Killer. Thank you, Colonel.
Ah, that was it.
That's what I was thinking of.
I was also like, I know that name, but it's not coming to my head. Wait, so have you seen Trouble in Paradise, the show?
Nope.
Well, there's your answer.
What the fuck facility is this? Now it's a fucking jet engine testing facility?
Yeah.
On one of these things again? Whee.
Like all the Paradise Killer just showing up in chat.
Yeah.
And it is just about 1 hour in, so...
Yeah, I just want to either figure out... yeah, I'm either going to figure out where to go next or jump into a whirring blade. Well,
or
if you don't go sub a program loop, you'll never get a subroutine. Whee! Dead. Oh, I was supposed to miss the blade and land in the water, but never mind.
Yeah. I think that was the plan.
Well, that was...
definitely not going to hurt you, water.
That was VLADiK Brutal. And now for a complete change of mood. Feed the Deep. We are playing.
Oh, okay.
Which I wasn't sure I was going to try. Oh, blimey, that's loud.
What's it called again?
Feed the Deep. I was checking out like new releases on Steam when I looked at this because I was like, hey, I like nautical stuff. But then I looked at the first trailer, and the voiceover said, "Hi, I'm the creator of Fruit Ninja and Jetpack Joyride, and this is my first solo game." And I was like, "Holy shit! I think I know this person, or at least I think I probably met this person at some point." Because I used to live in Brisbane, as you know, and Half Brick, the studio that made Fruit Ninja and Jetpack Joyride, were based in Brisbane, and I used to hang out with those guys all the time. We had like regular games industry drinky sessions at local bars.
That's pretty cool.
So I don't really know what to expect here.
Jinrad, Archaic Heard, with $5. You can tell me how to pronounce that if you want, or let's do it that way. It says, money for mentioning Paradise Killer, my favorite mystery I've ever unraveled in a game. Ooh.
Okay, then.
High praise.
Okay, so it looks like we've got multiple gameplay modes, and this is the easiest one. Meat.
Nice.
So
I'm
this is
curious. Go ahead.
So this is a ocean-based roguelike where we have to feed some kind of monstrous Lovecraftian being.
Nice. You have to feed it anything specific, or is it just like, it'll take what you give it?
Getting Iron Lung vibes.
Also, I'm curious, with Paradise Killer saying favorite mystery unraveled in a game, what was your what's a mystery, either your favorite or one that stuck with you that like got solved in a game and you were like, dang, that was solid, that was really good?
I often cite Second Sight as one of my favorite plot twists in games. Okay.
I would ask what it is, but then I feel like it would ruin it, so I won't.
Ah! Ah!
Oh no.
Fuck was that?
I feel like we've talked about this. Someone else is asking, how much Midsummer Murder have you watched? And I feel like I've mentioned that before with you. But I don't remember if there's an answer.
I've watched it a couple of times. I don't think I've ever sat down and watched it. I've just watched it because it's been playing in the room.
Which, for the amount of episodes it has, yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
Britain's SVU. It's just it's just gonna be on somewhere.
And John Nettles is in it, who played Bergerac. Okay. There are freaky creatures, but vigilance will keep me alive. They're blind, so I guess don't worry too much about not using my light. Okay, we've got a sort of Dome Keeper thing going on.
Herkrix Virskabroy, I definitely said that right, don't question me, gives 25 PLN to say, thoughts on Stalker 2? They seem to get more and more confident with the game, releasing more and more trailers. Have you been watching stuff with Stalker 2?
No, I don't really watch hype, as you know. Like the only thing I've done out of Gamescom is watch the Arkham Shadow trailer, because I was like, okay, new Arkham game. Then I looked at the trailer and was like, fucking VR? Piss off.
But you have a VR set.
Yeah, and I played the last Arkham VR game and it was dog shit.
Oh, I didn't know there was one before that. Oh no.
Yeah, it was just called Batman VR, I think.
Oh, George Lucas. Yeah, they did just release the new trailer for the Silent Hill 2 remake. I agree. It's probably the best trailer they've had.
I do not want to watch it. I feel sick even contemplating it.
Yeah, the best thing I think you can do, I can't help myself, but probably the best thing you could do is just when it comes out, you play it and you have your feels about it, and like there you go, you're done.
Yes.
Because also a lot of their, oh man, you can have some real opinions about the stuff they've released so far.
I certainly do have many opinions on Bloober Team's games, many of which you can find by going over my old videos.
Yeah, which that being the biggest sticking point, like, really, Bloober Team.
Okay, I guess I need to find a key card. That's my main objective.
Somewhere in the deep is a key card.
Yeah, and there's a slightly limited number of upgrades. So that's the thing I need the keycard for. I haven't really got much in the way of guidance for how to find.
Rooster says, or wait, was this? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, Speaky says, let Marty explain the rest of GameCon to you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure that would be a delightful recap of him being like, I saw this and it was cool. And then vaguely explain some other stuff.
I guess this might be handy. What I'd really like is some kind of flashlight so I can see further.
Is that a layer gun or is that a gun?
I think it's... well, I think it's for self-defense. Okay, I'm just going to keep going down. Okay, free air refill.
Old Hunter knows is not Dave the Diver. It's Feed the Deep.
Feed the Deep, which is ostensibly a horror game or a Lovecraftian game.
Is it horror-y? Like, I'm mostly looking at chat, so...
It's not got a very horror-y visual style, does it?
No, I was curious if maybe the sound design or, like, feel tense playing it.
No, it's just been sort of constant, vaguely nice music.
Oh, that's nice.
And a chest I don't know what to do with. Purple thing, yellow thing.
So your goal is just to dive to get more stuff, to get upgrades, but then let you dive deeper.
I assume, in a very Domekeeper sort of way. Just with swimming rather than digging.
Is it
okay, I gotta turn
challenging?
Not really so far. I haven't really found myself short on air. Oh, spoke too soon. Just gotta get all this treasure back to base. I can't let go of any of it. I have expensive tastes. Oh wow, a little air current pushing me there. I can make it. I can make it.
Slow-mo, Sir Jomo Slow-mo says buy a key for the chest.
Oh.
There are keys in the shop.
I guess that makes sense. I can make it. I can make it.
And Sean with 10K. It says
Okay,
with
I'll
Dead
drop one
Rising
thing.
remake. Oh, what's that?
Okay, I'll drop 2 things.
Oh.
Okay, I'll drop a 3rd thing. Ha.
So Sean says, with the Dead Rising remake on the way, I feel you should know the Dead Rising 2 devs saw your review for and referenced your potato salad line in its re-release off the record.
I know that.
I didn't know that. That's
Well, they
pretty
did.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, we'll get. I got a key.
Achievement unlocked. That's pretty good. Yeah, Sean says that's cool and awesome. You are correct. It is cool and awesome. Okay, so if you buy a key and then you go open a chest, what's in the chest?
Let's find out. I'm assuming shit that I can buy. Oh, that's what it does.
What's that?
The guideline thing. It leaves a line to show me where I've been.
Oh.
The way that what's his name used the ball of string in the labyrinth of Minos. Where did I leave that fucking chest? Oh well, guess I don't care anymore.
Can you buy another one?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, people are saying Theseus and the Minotaur,
Thank you.
which I also forgot, even though I just learned it.
No, not that way. Aha! Refill my air.
Nice. Just like Echo the Dolphin. What were your guidelines, Stop?
Well, this is all jolly good fun, but I don't think it's getting me anywhere.
So did you unlock a chest?
Yeah, and there were 2 guidelines in it.
Oh.
Although I question the point because I just go straight up and to the right when if I want to go home.
Yeah, is there... I mean, maybe the more you explore, there's more?
The more you explore, there's more.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
more the more you explore.
Well,
What a concept.
that would be helpful. Okay, what have we here? A thing to enter. That takes us to this. What? 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 What?
What is that?
It's a mini game.
Ooh.
It's a. In fact, it's a jetpack joyride mini game.
Oh.
And I'm still running out of air. My loss of air didn't pause for that.
Oh, no.
So. Uh-oh. Well, can I get back in time? I don't think I can.
Oh, what's that?
It's a thing I was just messing with.
Oh, okay, because you're trying to go back up.
Okay, I think I might be a bit fucked.
Yeah, that oxygen's looking real low. You may want to stop carrying stuff.
I live in hope.
Well, you're about to die in hope.
Bleh.
Oh, that's probably where your tow line or whatever is going to come in handy.
Maybe. Alright, let's try again. Silt disturbed. What does that mean?
Well, I believe the silt has been disturbed.
Oh, yeah, there's some disturbed silt, alright.
I think it's pretty straightforward.
And now I can't see very well. Yeah, that's enough shit. I can do it. Now the big boys will finally take me seriously. With one last heroic effort, he finally reached the surface.
Eric says this game feels like torture, yet I want to play it.
Well, I think we probably shouldn't go into what that says about you, Eric.
It's okay. Live your truth, Eric.
Okay, let's take a glow stick with us.
Oh, you know, Cameron McGurn, I 100% agree with you. Says this reminds me of that one game Yahtzee made years ago. The one where you try and repair.
Something's in the sea.
Yeah, and that's exactly what, when we started this, I was like, I wonder if it'll be kind of like that. And then as you're playing it, where it's like you have to go deeper, which is more of a challenge to then go back up. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Well, this is as deep as I can. Go away!
No, you can't just swim towards the tentacles.
Man, and they seemed so inviting.
I mean, they did want you, so I guess that could be interpreted as inviting. Can you push that button? What's that do?
No, that's the thing that I need a key card for. I need to find the red key card, and then I need to, quote, feed the deep.
Got it. And then roll credits, because you said it.
Yes, then smash cut to title screen. Okay, depth is what we need.
Only swim away from tentacles if you're a coward. Fair.
Oh!
Ooh. Did you buy the gun yet?
I've got the gun. You start with the gun.
Good. Oh, okay. Wait, so you could just buy another gun?
I guess.
You buy a gun if you run out of ammo.
You buy more ammo for the gun.
Oh, okay.
Aha! Exercising my Second Amendment rights. Okay, I got enough shit.
How's your oxygen still full? Or almost full?
I found an air pocket, remember?
Oh, that was this run. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't always refill to full.
Or
maybe it does. I thought there were sometimes if it was like really low and you refilled it only went to like half for the air pocket, but maybe I'm wrong.
This is very Dome Keeper-y, by the way. If you like the look of this game, maybe give Dome Keeper a try. Because it has these exact mechanics. Going as deep as you dare. Trying to like get enough stuff back to home base before time runs out.
Got it. I've seen
even the whole tethering physics malarkey.
Oh. Okay, not like the tethering physics and stuff, but I've seen quite a few games do that. Like, ooh, look out, timer, gotta get out thing as a literal tension builder ticking timer. Because, like, what was it? Wizard with a Gun does that. And know, Dark and Darker also, because I just started playing that. Also is that. Like, you got 7 minutes, or something's gonna kill you.
Okay, well, we've got a route now where we stop by the air pocket to top up.
Nice.
And then proceed. Okay, that's kind of neat. The music sort of fades to silence the deeper you go.
Oh, that's cool. Does it like does it have that nice like kind of effect to it too?
Yeah, it's got that underwater ambient noise that just sounds like wobbly, 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 wobbly.
That's cool.
Nope. Don't touch me, Mr. Tentacle Man. And don't touch my stuff either.
You have a
Grabby
barrel
bastard.
or a Necronomicon?
That's a chest.
Okay.
I'm going to take this chest back to the surface and admire it.
Amazing chest ahead.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. That just popped into my mind. Someone's going to bring up the Dark Souls thing.
You have to, if someone says chest,
Yeah, that's the rule.
it's a requirement. Oh. Someone
Okay.
asking if we could play another difficulty while still on stream. I am curious. Do they change a lot?
I'm... wonder if I'm even going to finish this round on stream. I just want to see if I can feed the deep at least once. Okay, some free blueberries, which I can use to buy more
chest.
flares or another chest.
Because you got a
Gotcha.
key, right?
Ooh, what have we here? Mini chests open instantly and have some common items. 2 guidelines. Emergency teleporter. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's invest in the future.
Jack says try finger butthole. Good point, Jack.
Oh, is Jack in the chat? Got nothing better to do, have we?
It's a slow day. Come and chat. Oh, Lume asking, yes, Jack, do you consider yourself the least goth? We need to make the
Yes. Jack,
hierarchy.
Jack, are you the least goth member of Second Wind?
Yeah. Other people were saying Marty. And like, I don't know.
Jack's a fucking clown. That's that is the exact opposite of goth.
Oh, Jack says making PAX games. For second monitor content. Nice. Looking forward to these PAX games. Because for those who don't know, Jack, myself, and several others of us will be at PAX West.
Oh, that's
next
right.
week.
You're doing a panel, aren't you?
Yeah.
A D&D related.
We are. We're doing a Dungeon Master Problem Solvers where people are going to ask us questions. And then as like long-running and professional RPG players and runners, game makers and dungeon masters and all that, we can be like, yes, here's an answer.
And as the best known member of the team, and obviously the person who lives on the West Coast, I, of course, am not going to be at PAX.
Yeah, why not?
Couldn't be asked.
Well, wait, you're like in Central or Southern?
Yeah, I'm in
I don't
Southern
know.
California. I'm in Northern California.
Okay, that's still really far from Seattle, isn't it?
It's on the same coast.
Well, yeah, but like you can drive 8 hours up or down California and still be in California. Like it's an absolutely dummy huge state.
Yeah, I drove 4 hours to get to the beach where I had my holiday a couple of weeks back. And I was only in like middle California at that point. But yeah, you'd have to go all the way through Oregon to get to Seattle.
Yeah. Like,
But I still
feel
think,
like
as plane journeys go, I would probably have had the shortest one of everyone on the team.
probably. I don't know if it would be that much shorter though.
Well,
Like,
also,
maybe an
I would
hour
have
or
been going from a major airport where there would be less delays and shit like what Nick always has to deal with.
That's true. Nick does always have to deal with that. I'm flying out from like DC area, so
Yeah.
major airports. That also does mean more traffic and people to deal with.
What else do I want? Another chest and another key for some more free shit. Oh, I have to carry the air packs with me. Oh well. I haven't been in this silty area yet. Ah!
Watch out, don't disturb it.
Ah!
No, you disturbed it.
And that's why I haven't been in that silty area yet. Oh shit! I'm sideways. Oh, that's neat.
Ooh.
The game sort of simulates becoming discombobulated by
Which absolutely happens.
getting you confused as to what direction is up. The tentacle man.
Mechanized Walnut asking, can you heal?
I
Yeah,
hope
can
so.
we?
I fucking well hope so. Okay, that looks like the entrance to the next level.
You don't want to go there?
I'm wondering what that candle is. Can I get to it?
You know, a candle in an underwater scenario. Pretty strange.
But then again, it is a Lovecraftian horror game.
It's true.
Okay, I can't waste time.
If only you had that emergency teleport.
Oh, I do have the emergency air tank, don't I? Ah, there you go. Okay, some free shit.
Nice.
And... Huh. An altar with a weird symbol on it, possibly representing something I haven't found yet.
And an underwater candle. I was sure that was going to be a diving bell. And, like, there would be an air pocket there. And that's why there was a candle. But,
No, it's
no.
a mystery. Possibly one of those Spelunky-style mysteries that unfold over multiple playthroughs. Okay, I got my spare air tank selected.
How many spare air tanks do you have?
I had 3 initially.
Oh, wow.
Used one by mistake while experimenting with the mechanics, but I've still got 1 left. I can make it. Oh, bollocks. Oh, hang on. Don't even need the air tank.
Oh, wow. We can top it off. Take a deep breath
Okay.
and don't let your lungs explode.
Okay.
'Cause apparently
I
that's
really
the thing.
think I should be able to upgrade the visibility that my torch permits.
That does seem very useful. Also, can you get better drivetrain so you can like pull harder?
I've got like a sprint ability now.
Oh, okay. Got this. With air to spare. What's that baby bottle?
That's one of the air tanks.
Oh, okay.
All right. Another key, please, my good man. No, these things.
Oh,
No,
you're
come
missing-
back.
Oh no, it's all going away.
Oh, come back. You're mine.
Ooh, good catch.
That other bastard doesn't love you the way I do.
Mechanized Walnut says tether strength seems to make things, quote, way less.
Yes, I think that's the point.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's fill up on air. Improve my pressure ability.
So you can do better under
Yeah.
pressure.
Oh, what the hell? Even more air.
It does seem like the main thing you need to keep track of.
Yeah.
air.
It'd be nice if I could buy health. Okay, let's just head to the exit.
He's gonna try and get in that little tunnel thing.
Yeah, it was
new
to
area.
the left of the candle. I remember. There it is. And away we go.
Oh, I thought it just put you in an empty room. Like it was just like surprise, there's nothing in here.
Yeah, tentacles. Mine, get off. Do I still
I'm
have to
kind of
make...
surprised they don't steal your stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's this thing again.
So what happens if you, because you haven't beaten it? Like there's
But
got to be some sort of prize for beating it.
Maybe.
I mean, you got enough air tanks. You could.
No, I don't. I haven't got any anymore.
Oh, you. Oh. No.
Ow! Oh. I got
Oh.
tentacled. Start again.
So is this like literally back at the beginning? No power ups.
Yep.
Okay. Dang.
Damn.
Do you want to try another difficulty setting or?
I feel like I should master the easiest difficulty setting before I think about that. So we got our air pocket.
Dang. Rip in peace.
Yeah.
I have to make this bigger. I can't tell if you're like. Oh, okay. You are like a person swimming.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
small enough that I wasn't sure if that was like a propeller and you were a submarine or if you were a person and you were kicking your legs.
Yeah, I'm a little swimmy man.
A very brave little swimmy man. I would not be doing this. Way too dangerous.
If you go to Steam and look at the store page for this game and look at the key art, do you think it's been deliberately designed to evoke the Subnautica cover art?
Well, let me pull up the Subnautica cover art next to it. And then I'll have an opinion. Ooh. I want to say no. There are some similarities. I mean, diver, but like it's a diving game. What do you expect? It does have the like.
It's got a very similar diving suit, though, right?
Kind of. It's yellow and blue like Subnautica, but the style is different. Like Subnautica has like a yellow chest versus the like yellow fins and kind of some accoutrements around.
Okay.
No tentacle. It does have the, hey, here's two blatantly different colors for the text, where it's like sub and nautica, and then feed, thus really small, also a different color, and deep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say less that it's a blatant callback to it, and more of a they're both pulling from the same like ideals or influences and are similar because of that.
Well, I found the tunnel entrance pretty early, but I don't think I've got enough resources to tackle the second area.
Oh, dang. So when you have those spare tanks and then use them, you don't like refill them. That's just over.
Yeah, they're just consumables.
Okay. Consumables was the word I was going for. It was not coming to my head. So thank you for interpreting that.
Aha. There's all the shit.
Miss Harmony saying so many of these games give me heavy Solar Jetman vibes.
Yeah, I see that. It's the little man in the with the little helmet on. Get out of my way! Oh shit, need some air.
Good news. Air's here.
Thank you. Sounds like a marketing slogan for air. Hey, you having a hard time aerating your blood supply? Good news. There's air.
I would be afraid of freaking air marketing, but we have water marketing, so like we're already mostly there.
I mean, that was the plot of Spaceballs, wasn't it?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what the plot of Spaceballs is. I just remember
The plot of Spaceballs was the planet Spaceball was running out of air, and so the Emperor, played by Mel Brooks, sent Dark Helmet to go and steal all the air from the planet Druidia.
And they had their spaceship turned into a big vacuum cleaner.
It turned into a big maid holding a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, and then like sucked up all the air.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Now I remember that part.
And
Was that
to the end of getting the access code to the Druidia atmosphere, they kidnapped the Princess of Druidia, who was then rescued by Bill Pullman playing the role of Lone Star, and John Candy playing his faithful dog man friend, Barf.
I remember that part.
I've seen Spaceballs quite a few times, and yet I don't think it's Mel Brooks' strongest film.
Yeah?
Yes. I think anything that doesn't have Gene Wilder in it isn't one of Mel Brooks' stronger films.
Solid point. So what do you think are his strongest films? Or what ones you just enjoy the most?
The Producers, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, all films starring Gene Wilder, you'll note.
It's true. Gene Wilder was a delightful actor.
Isn't he still alive?
No, he died.
When did he die?
He died. Hang on. 2016.
Oh, yeah.
So 8 years ago.
Relatively recently. No, come on, come on. Don't take my health away. I can make it. Oh. Okay, fine. I lost 1 health.
Well, you got a big yield for it, though, so maybe worth it.
Right. More air. More strength. Big chest.
It's not a Mel Brooks film, but I always mix up if Clue. I'm like, yeah, that's one of his films, right? It's not. It's just a delightful film that I feel like has some Mel Brooks energy.
Yeah. Yeah, Mel Brooks has run the spectrum for me. All the films with Gene Wilder in, some of the best films ever. Every film he does that didn't have Gene Wilder in it, I kind of hated. Spaceballs wasn't too bad. I mean, it's not amazing. Robin Hood Men in Tights was embarrassing. I'm not even going to talk about History of the World Part 1.
What about History of the World Part 2, though?
I don't think I ever saw that one. I'm pretty sure there never was a Part 2.
No, didn't they? That was like last year or 2 years ago. They made it on Hulu.
I don't know. I haven't watched it. But I watched History of the World Part 1, and that was quite enough for me.
Is that what it was called? Oh, it was 2023. It was last year. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Jack says those guide cables also make you swim faster when you're near them if there's a path you find yourself in often.
Oh, how's Jack been playing this?
Apparently so. But that or just Jack is reading the wiki.
Jack plays a lot of obscure indie games.
Got this. Ant steal my eyeball.
Yeah. Okay, the compass is supposed to be pointing me to... Oh, this is the next tunnel entrance. Whoa. What's going... What the dealio?
This is pretty. Mel Brooks was a producer on Cronenberg's The Fly.
Blah.
That's what has been said.
Noted.
I'm about to look this up.
Noted comedic masterpiece, Cronenberg's The Fly. Right.
It was indeed. Wow.
Well. What was that other one I found? The one with the green writing.
Has the layout changed, or is that the same?
I think this would be the same one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
People talk about spoofs. It's like, what is the best Leslie Nielsen film?
Oh,
And
don't think you can beat The Naked Gun.
is pretty good. I don't know what movie it's from, but the best line is the nuns. I know it's I think it's a Leslie Nielsen film where it's the nuns and she's like, "All right, sisters, make them holy," and then they all pull Tommy guns out.
Don't think I know that one.
I don't know what it's from, but that's seared into my mind. And I'm pretty sure it's Leslie Nielsen film, and that is the best line in cinema, no questions.
Why am I playing this?
To figure out what happens when you win.
Can you win?
To figure out if you can win. And because I have to say your name softly or it clips me out. Gives $2. Says, do you text one line at a time or in one big block? Oh, that's a great question. Yahtzee, you go first. I want to know.
I text in one big block, personally.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm gonna drown. But I got the teleporter, so...
Ooh, well then you're not going to drown, hopefully. Okay. I try to do one big block so that answers don't start coming in while I'm doing a thing.
Oh, I didn't bring my shit with me.
What? It leaves your stuff? What's the point of the teleporter?
To not
I guess
die,
because you're still alive, but
yeah,
that's hokey.
Okay.
Okay, so I try to do one big text, but a bunch of apps sometimes have problems with big texts and bug out. So in those cases, always do littler texts.
I like big text because then you can go back and edit the start of it when you figure out what the point you were trying to make.
That's also true. Super useful.
Also, if you put out lots of little texts, there's a chance that the person you're talking to will reply while you're in the middle of composing more texts. And then that can lead to awkward situations.
Yeah, that's my thing, is I don't usually want to have to deal with that. I want to be like, oh no, now I got to change gears. The ADD's really kicking in. Like, let me just get this all out there. I mean, sometimes that does mean you just sent a novella to someone, but you know, that's life. Maybe it teaches your friends to ask you less questions at the same time.
Alright, let's take a guideline, just for laughs.
So you can choose when to activate it, right?
Yes, you can activate it now. Ah!
Oh, well. So you could, like, leave a little mark and then stop it. and then leave a little mark and stop it. So you could basically just leave it at like crossroads.
Yes.
And then that would give you much more line.
Good, line finished. But here's some shit.
Luminaria. Hey, how's it going? With $5, it says, "Hi, Yahtzee. I just wanted to say that I really liked Mog World, and I was wondering if you ever want to make more fantasy-based stuff."
I don't know. I mean, never say never. My next book, I want to do another book in the Department of Extra-Dimensional Affairs series.
Ooh.
But I haven't started on it yet. I'm sort of still in the Starstruck Vagabond mindset because I'm trying to get one last edit in. But then I feel fairly comfortable switching to a new creative pastures.
It'll be the final 1 point whatever update, and then if it doesn't break the game,
Yeah.
it's just in there.
Well, I still want to get translations done, but I need to do something about all the text in the game. Because to my shame, all the text in the game is baked into the code, so translating is going to be a pain in the ass. But before I start doing anything silly like devote weeks of my life converting all the strings into like a separate text document, I'd like to consult with a programmer to see if there's an easier way of doing all that.
That's a really good idea. Rather than just going,
yeah.
it must be only the hardest way possible.
But I don't really know who to talk to.
I can't help you with that.
Maybe Jay knows something about it.
I bet Jay might. He's a good person to ask. Worst case scenario, he goes, "Nah, mate." And then you go, "All right, well, still where I was."
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
And...
Oh,
that's an eyeball. I thought that was a fun little, hey, there's a new hole to go somewhere.
I think that might be the titular deep.
It might be. You better feed that deep.
Yeah, well, I've got the key card now, so I can feed the deep.
Oh, snap. That's great. Speaking of great, Fire Oblar has been a member for 6 months in the Green Gang, says, "Glad to be supporting you both here on Patreon." Thank you. I'm glad you're also supporting us here on Patreon.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad we could provide stuff that makes you chuckle and makes you go, "I want to support this." Real PBS energy coming in with.
Okay. Okay, chat's suddenly full of advice, full of programming advice.
Oh, yay.
But I need to, like, get in touch with the publisher as well, because I want to work with someone to maybe do a conversion for consoles, and I haven't got the first clue how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's valid.
I guess we're going to try to feed the beast.
Feed that deep.
And we don't need that, and we don't need that. All right.
Oh,
Wait.
you just take...
Wait, why
Yeah,
are
I
there
think you gotta
credits
take it through
appearing?
the deep.
Why is there credits appearing now?
Congratulations, you fed the deep.
I haven't
said
fed it
it.
yet.
You said feed the deep, and now...
Okay. Deep! Where's my little deepykins? I got a little snacky wacko.
Because that's just an eye. Where are you gonna put it in his pupil? How are you gonna feed it?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a pulsating something.
No, don't eat me! Don't eat me, you bloody deep! I'm not tasty.
Oh.
Well, I fed the
might have
deep.
been. Hey, well, there you go.
I could probably have done that without getting myself killed.
Probably, but it looks like you're progressing anyway.
Okay, I made the attack risk go down. And
That's
I went
good.
straight back up again. Oh well. Okay. Okay, this just adds more... Meat has a limited shop. So if we go for the breach mode, it will have a full shop and some more shit we have to do.
Ooh.
Let's try that out in the next 10 minutes. This is very
hey, John.
iron lungy.
It's like the word lungy.
Lungy.
Hey, John Connor with $5 Canadian says, love all the content you guys make. Thank you. Nice to see individual voices responding to the public. Thank you again. Will you be reviewing Wukong? I am hesitant to buy new.
Yeah, I'm playing Wukong at the moment. I mean, it certainly made a splash.
The deep.
Had like 60,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews overnight. Probably because all the Chinese came out for it. Now we can upgrade our lights and we can get our health back. This is where this is where all this shit was hiding. And we've got a thing that can clear silt. All right, now we've got the actual game on our hands. And we've got bombs.
Ooh, I love bombs.
I see no way this could backfire on me.
Can you feed the deep bombs?
I don't expect the deep will be terribly happy about me if I do that.
So did it release in China, like the release day came out before the American release day?
No, I think the international release was the same for every country. Yeah, it had like 1 million... It broke records for like simultaneous players on Steam in like the first night it was out.
Oh, wow.
Just a lot of Chinese people coming out for the game about the Chinese legend monkey.
Mr. Wukong himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if a game does Viking mythology, it's always going to be the same dudes. If the game does Greek mythology, it's always going to be the same dudes. And if it's Chinese mythology, it's always fucking Journey to the West, isn't it? Do you remember, did you ever play Enslaved? Odyssey to the West?
No, I've heard really good things about it as like a cult classic, though.
Yeah,
Even though
Andy Serkis was in it.
Oh, shoot, really?
Yes, Andy Serkis played Monkey.
Oh, I love Andy Serkis.
Boom. Pressure, air, light. Something for everyone.
Hey.
I'm gonna find something to use this bomb on before we finish. Aha, you'll do.
Maybe I'll get out of this so.
Yeah, should probably have let go of the bomb before I did that.
Yeah. That would have been optimal.
Yeah.
So have you played your Odyssey to the West?
Yeah, I think I reviewed it.
Did you enjoy it?
When. I remember it being kind of generic for action-adventure games at the time. Okay.
I feel like some of those have softened, where it's a market you're kind of oversaturated in, and then you look back on it and go, okay, but this was a good version of that. I was just sick of all of these in general.
Yeah. Come on, have a lovely bomb. It's all for you.
Don't forget to let go.
Haha, sucker.
Nice. Oh man, that almost swallowed you.
And it looks like we can demolish terrain. That's worth remembering.
Ooh.
Again, much like Dome Keeper. And chests. And a thing.
Ooh, can you turn that thing?
Maybe I have to bomb it. That's my first instinct.
Gendo, I was also thinking about Noita the moment he said, oh, you can destroy terrain. I was like, oh, like Noita.
Man, is there a name for those games where you're trying to get somewhere but you can't get far enough, so you have to go back and buy upgrades to increase your ability to get closer and closer to the thing you need to get to.
I mean, that's just a roguelike. I feel like a lot of roguelikes do that.
I'm feeling like it used to be like popular in browser games, like you'd play a game where you have to launch a hamster into space, and initially you could only just like get them to bounce on a trampoline, but you like collected some coins, and then you could upgrade the trampoline into some rocket engines, and then give the hamster a double jump, and just keep adding upgrades to that until you gain the ability to go all the way up into space. Yeah, that sort of game.
What was the game loop to get the upgrades?
Well, you make multiple failed attempts, and then the failed attempt gets you like coins and shit.
Oh,
and you use those coins to buy more upgrades so you can go even further next time.
Oh, so there wasn't like a secondary game where it's like, oh, and then you go spelunking or whatever. You work your job at the bar.
Yeah, it was like this. You do like failed attempts, and then go back with the resources you found to expand your ability to explore. I remember they were very popular in browsers.
Yeah.
And it's probably pretty popular in mobile as well.
Some good suggestions of Numbers Go Burr Simulator, Grindathon. I feel like Grindathon would pretty much nail it.
That just describes games like Destiny 2, if you ask me.
It does. But I also don't like Destiny 2, so anything that dunks on Destiny 2, I will be on board with.
Now, touch the key. Touch the key. Touch the key. Thank you. Yes. Ooh, a large gold pack.
Ooh, so many Doritos.
I'm all about that.
Upgrade them up?
That must be an official name for them. There were so many of them for a while.
You know, I feel like that some genres don't get named, though.
Such as?
Well, the one we're talking about, for sure.
Okay.
I feel like Amnesia is the first one that I know of that, like, really set it off. But, like, that style of survival horror, where it's like you have to hide, you can't fight back. Like, they got lumped into survival horror.
Yeah.
But, like, never got their own name, even though I feel like that should have its own name.
I mean, survival horror is a pretty good description for it if we didn't already have survival horror describing a thing.
Yeah, but I feel like survival horror also well describes the survival horror.
Survival horror where you can't fight back and just have to run away and hide, which started, as Tyrell 007 points out, with Clock Tower on the SNES.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like survival... I don't know. I feel like survival is more involved, where that is more like hide.
Yeah.
Or escape horror.
Escape horror, that works. Haunting Ground. What's that really dumb one? Tormented Fathers.
Oh, yeah. What's that, Remother?
Yeah, Remothered.
Yeah.
Remothered. It had a really dumb name.
Ooh, Miss Harmony says hide and scream. I like that. Also, if we want to play more on hide and seek, it could be hide and freak.
Oh.
Which actually sounds like a porn game, so maybe not.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, Alien Isolation. Yeah.
Okay, I just
yeah,
want
like
just want to take
I feel
the bomb.
like that's a genre.
Just going to take the bomb to that gold door I found.
Do it. See if we can blow it up. While you're doing that, Dimitri with $5 Canadian. Hi, Dimitri. Thanks. It says, I don't have anything to say. Well, you just said that, so obviously that's a lie. But continues to say more things. Says, do you have an idea for what your next book is yet, Yachts?
It's going to be the next Data Files book. And,
I'm sorry, what?
Department of Extradimensional Affairs book.
Okay.
The Data Files.
Okay. Dita. I have bad hearing.
Me too.
That was That was not the E.
Wow, what the dealio?
What's that red dot down there?
I don't know. I'm more interested in this weird structure to the right that I can't get to right now. Yeah, I guess the idea I want to explore in the next Files book is what would happen to the law if you could argue that someone with mind control made you do it and they have to investigate to make sure you're not lying. So if magic exists, I mean, anyone who's like convicted of a crime could say, oh, someone mind controlled me to do it. And how would you disprove that?
Ooh, I like that.
I mean, if mind control is known to exist.
We were talking about that in a group that I'm in, that we do a lot of like world building, and we're all like DMs, so we all talk about like, oh, how should I do this for my world and blah blah. And one of them was like, in a society where a lot of the people have mind control as like a spell like ability essentially. And being like, okay, well, how does that work in the society? And one of the things we were pitching is like, if you are dumb enough or duped into getting mind controlled, that's your fault and you're still responsible. Because it is such a common thing that it's like, you should have been paying more attention.
Because it works for what I've got established in the series. Because in the last book, we established some of the characters were put into what's called the Office of Skepticism, whose main job is to debunk claimed acts of magic. Because in a world where magic actually exists, that's all the more important. So they have to deal with, you know, con artists, basically, trying to sell miracle cures and crystal therapy and that sort of bullshit. Because when you know magic does exist for real, such people would be instantly emboldened.
True.
But anyway, thank you for watching the stream. That was it. I'm glad we managed to get past what turned out in retrospect to be the prologue of Feed the Deep by successfully feeding the deep. Interesting game. I definitely got thoughts on it that I should probably write up. Anyway, thanks for joining me, everyone. Thanks for joining me, Jesse.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me, and thank everybody for coming.
You're welcome. Don't forget to watch this week's Fully Ramblematic that came out today. It was on the subject of The Crush House. You played that, didn't you?
I did. I honestly was like, oh, I hope we get to talk about The Crush House, because we both played it and both have feelings about it, and then that never came up.
And then we forgot to bring it up. There we go.
We totally did. Dang it. I was very excited to talk specifically about it with you.
Man, if only we still did the post-TV stream.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we could just talk about it not on stream. That's always a thing that we could do. That's always a thing people used to do before the modern era, remember?
It's true.
Anyway, I got to get on with some writing. What have I got coming up this week? Oh, I think I'm done with stuff this week, except for, first episode of Remastered Season 2 of Adventure is Nigh, coming out on Saturday.
Yes, it does.
Other than that, there's not much that you'll see me in until Fully Ramblematic, and another thing that is starting soon on Second Wind, which will be coming out next week.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to talk about at this point. But
I think that's actually the exact amount we're allowed to talk about it.
Okay. There will be a new thing coming out next week that may or may not have me in it, and as well as other Second Wind members.
Like
Stay
someone else right here. Who knows?
Why not join the Patreon, and then you can get up-to-date news on our Patreon feed. I mean, I guess you could follow on Twitter as well, but we don't get money from that. Anyway, that's it from us. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Toffee just had a shake to mimic me waving my hand.
Oh, it was like